everyone, it's time for another spooky video, and for tonight's spooky video I'm going to be telling you guys about a paranormal experience or experiences that my mother had when she was about 13 or 14 years old, and I grew up having her tell me the story of this all the time, and it really creeped me out, and I just thought of it the other day and I thought it would make a really good video. So yeah, I thought that I would share. So yeah, I'm just gonna go off of what she told me because I wrote everything down. So my mom is not really sure what caused these paranormal experiences to kind of occur, but her grandmother bought her a white dress with a red belt in the center at the store. And she seemed to feel like all these paranormal experiences were happening because of this dress. Now, she also had her first cousin pass away, and directly after that, I believe she stopped seeing what she saw, and I'm going to get to that in a second. So it could have either been an omen of, him passing on, or it could have been something to do with the dress that she had, or she could have been like a guardian angel or something. She's not really for sure why she's seen it. She always seen it in the back bedroom of my grandmother's old trailer, and at this time I believe my great-grandmother was still living as well, and my great-grandmother passed away, but my grandmother is still living at the moment. But anyways, in her old trailer in the very back bedroom, it was always very, very creepy for some reason. I don't know why. When I was a little kid, every time I went in there, it just freaked me out. But my mom used to stay in there and sleep. And all of these paranormal experiences kind of occurred in that bedroom. And I believe she said the first time that she's seen her, she was standing at the bedroom door, which wasn't far from the bed. Okay, she's seen this woman, and she was wearing that white dress with the red belt, and she had long black hair, from what my mom told me. She said she could see her face clear as day. She didn't tell me what color eyes she had, but she said she was standing at her bedroom door. She had it open. She had her hand on the doorknob, and she was just standing there, and she was tilting her head, kind of looking at my mom, and she was just smiling at her like she was very curious about my mom or something. And that really creeped my mom out, and my mom screamed. She said every time she screamed, this woman would disappear. And she said the bedroom was dark because I believe she was, she was going to bed and it was late at night. I don't believe she ever seen her during the day from what she told me. But she said even though it was dark in there, she could see this woman clear as day. She had like a glow to her, which definitely leads me to believe that she was some sort of angel or something, because I don't believe that any kind of dark entity or anything that was demonic, would have a glow around them. Like, I always see them as dark, black, scary things, nothing that has like a white glow to it. And then she said that she woke up one night to see her standing at the end of her bed, and I think she said it was at the cedar chest, which my mom still has to this day. She was standing at the end of her bed, same thing, smiling at her with her, tilting her head like, looking at my mom. And my mom screamed whenever she saw her. She woke up my great-grandmother, who was laying right beside her, and she was like, look, do you see her? And like, as soon as she said that, like, she disappeared. And my great-grandmother turned on the light. She looked around everywhere. She said that she didn't see anything, that there was nothing there. I believe my mom said that she was the only one who's seen this person. Like, no one else could see her. It was only her. So I found that very interesting. She told me that she tried talking to her a few times or something. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't experience this. This is all my mom's paranormal experiences. So, I don't know when this occurred, but she said that she tried talking to her. She said hello, and the woman just would not respond to her. She wouldn't talk. And then this was like the most creepiest experience to me that she always told me about when I was younger. Always freaked me out. And she said that one night she was asleep in her bed, and she felt like something brush up against her face, and it woke her up. So she looks, and this woman that she's been seeing was floating, hovering over top of her, and her hair was touching my mom's cheek, like brushing up against her cheek. And once again, she just had that smile on her face. She was tilting her head. I think she was very curious with my mom, or she had something that she was wanting to tell my mom. Very creepy. Spooked my mom out. She screamed, and as soon as she screamed, she said she closed her eyes. She put her head underneath the covers when she seen the woman, and when she pulled the covers back off, the woman was gone. And then I believe she said that she seen her one more time after that, and it was when her first cousin passed away, like I said. And she didn't say too much about that time, but she said that she's seen her or something. And so, like I said, I kind of believe maybe it might have been an omen, like it was a guardian angel or something she was trying to tell her. My mom said she never felt threatened by her. It just freaked her out because she was young. You know, she wasn't wanting to see some sort of ghost in her room. She never felt threatened by this woman, and I believe my great-grandmother always said that she felt like this woman was kind of like a guardian angel, like she was watching over her, and something that was there to protect her, pretty much. Or it could have had something to do with the dress, because she said as soon as she got rid of the dress, the experiences stopped. She stopped seeing the woman. We're not really sure how it came to be or where the woman really came from. And it could have been like someone who owned the dress at some point. But I think she said that the dress was brand new, or maybe it was like the person that made the dress like passed away or something, and they had some unfinished business that they wanted to share to whoever owned it. I'm not really sure, but I just thought it was really creepy. So yeah, and another thing that I found very interesting about my mom's experiences is after she told me about this, and I have said this in several of my videos, several of my paranormal experience videos, that I've always been told that I'm spiritually gifted. My dad is a tarot card reader, and nearly every time he gives me a tarot card reading, he tells me that I'm spiritually gifted. And I know to some people who aren't experiencing that, it's very hard to believe, and I can totally understand. I definitely believe him because, like I said, I see two spirits around me all the time. I see a person standing in white, and I see a figure in dark. Now, usually when something bad is occurring, that's whenever I see this dark figure. Whenever something bad's happening in my life, I'm feeling depressed, I see that dark figure. And I've always seen that as like the bad, like the devil kind of spirit. And then the person standing in white, I've always seen that as to be like an angel, guardian angel, God, someone like that that's trying to protect me, and they're kind of like fighting over my soul. So whenever my mom would tell me about this experience, and I started seeing these two spirits, and I started like experiencing all my paranormal experiences pretty much around 15, 16 years old. And I just thought that it was interesting. I was like, maybe my mom seeing this figure, maybe it was the same figure, because even though she didn't see the dark one, she described the woman in the same way that I do, from what I see. And that is a woman with long, medium length, black, brown hair, kind of like to her shoulders, and a long white gown. Which I've always kind of seen mine as God, you know, but it could just be a guardian angel. I'm not really sure. I mean, who could really know for sure? But I thought maybe it like passed on from her to me or something, because it kind of started around the same age. But I don't really know. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you find this really creepy? What would you do if you woke up in the middle of the night seeing this spirit? I feel like I would ask her, like, even though she didn't respond to my mom, I feel like I would ask her, like, what, like, is there something that I need to help you with? Is there something that you want from me? Because, like, obviously she was seeing her for a reason, you know? And even if she didn't talk to her, like, I feel like if you asked her, like, maybe she would have talked. I don't know. But that's just what I would do if I were in that situation. So let me know, and have you experienced anything similar to this? And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and become a morbid maniac. If you're new to my channel, my name is Melanie, and I make creepy videos every Saturday. So you should subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.